Hello everybody, welcome to my guide for no-hitting the Deacons of the Deep. We will take just a second to look at my build here. We started off as a mercenary. As you can see, we have 19 endurance, 45 dex. As long as you have those two things, you should be good to go. Then we'll also take a moment to look at our equipment. So as you can see, we have the sharp sellsword twin blades at +9. We're using Karthus blood ring for extra iframes, Flynn's ring, as well as Lloyd's sword ring for some extra damage, and Chloranthy for stamina regen. We will also be using a single charcoal pine resin as well as a single skull here. Fair warning, this fight is a bit annoying. You have to be very patient. This initial fight, or this initial hit that I'm going for here, I would honestly recommend not even going for it. There's like a 10 or 20% chance that you'll get hit anyways. So that was pretty lucky getting 2 hits right off the bat. Basically the strategy here is you want to just run in a circle around the deacons. You're basically just sort of herding them in a group. And you're waiting until you can get a hit on the outside like that, where you're not in much danger. The worst case scenario is you get a guy that's just hanging out in the middle of the group and there's no way to get to him, kind of like what's happening now. You want to be patient here. Even though you can one-shot most of these with an L1, there's still a chance of getting hit with a fireball, not being able to roll out of it in time. Going around in a circle like this basically allows you to keep an eye on all of the deacons as well as just maintain momentum. And I'm basically here just waiting to get one on the outside. I think maybe I go for it here. So that's the 4th hit. After 4 hits, you want to start leading them around the back of the giant sarcophagus there. I like to stay on the outside and use the columns to block the fireballs. And this is another point where you just have to be patient. There is a reason for leading them back here, which you will see when we finish the fight. Essentially, once you get the 5th hit, it will spawn the main deacon. And at that point, it's really helpful to have the rest of them around back, so there's just a less likely chance of getting hit. So now we've pulled them all around back, and we're going to go back in and just do the circling again, just like we did for the first part of the fight. And again, you just have to be patient. What you want is for the deacon that you have to hit, the red deacon, to be towards the sarcophagus, because you're going to have to run quickly back to the other side when you hit it. That would have been ideal right there. I think I was just being overly cautious because there were some fireballs going off and stuff. And this is kind of bad RNG. That one, I think I just decided it was a little too far away, and the run back may have just been a little too long. Okay, so there I just kind of went for it. So now we're going to use the charcoal resin on our way back, and then we're going to throw this skull after you hear this sort of... As soon as you hear that sound, you can throw the skull and immediately go for the main deacon, and it's 4 L1s, and that's it. That's how you no-hit deacons. It takes a little while, but it's a safe strat. Hopefully this was helpful. If so, leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.